Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for May 5th to the 11th. All right, Gemini, so let's get right into your reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And those, of course, that are returning, thank you so much for being here. Now, every week I always hope that you resonate with the readings, and I know that it's impossible for everybody to do so because it is a general reading. But if you do, and you do find that this does make sense with the energies that are happening around you, circumstances, situations, please let me know in the comments. Every comment, like, share, subscription helps me on my journey with growing my channel, so I appreciate all of the support. So I want to just say thank you for that. All right, Gemini, we've already got one energy that's wanted to come out very anxiously. So let's get into the rest of them. Let's find out if there's anything else with your incoming energies. Find out what's going on here for you. Intuition and manifestation. Lovely. This is a beautiful energy to have. Let's see what the first one is. Look at honoring path. How lovely, Gemini. All right, let's start with the one that flew out quickly. Number 7, intention, the honoring path. It's exactly what it looks like. It's like you were being honored for something, or you're feeling a great deal of accomplishment with something. Again, it's this feeling of gratification and really feeling like you've followed through with something and now it's time for you to reap the rewards. People are recognizing you for your hard work and the efforts that you've put into something now, whether that's relationships, whether that's jobs, whether you've done some maybe you've done some community service where you've been helping people. And somebody's just saying, listen, hey, Gemini, thank you so much, you know. But I think it goes deeper than that. I really feel like this honoring path has something to do with your accomplishments and something that you have been working towards to create success in your life. So this might be the week where you kind of get that level up, you get that promotion, you get that conversation that opens up, you know, the opportunities for these things to come into your life as well. And then your intuition manifestation. So number 3, spirit, you know, manifesting the things that you want is a very powerful tool. It's something that, you know, I wish all of us could master. It certainly is something that is important in your energies this week. Your intuition is on high alert, meaning that there is a lot of spiritual messages coming this week that are going to help you manifest the things that you want, bring that vision to life. All right, Gemini, these are beautiful, beautiful incoming energies. We're now going to talk about your current energies so we can get a better understanding of everything that's happening. So, number 4, cycle, current energies decrease. Something you feel is depleted. Something is decreased. It could be the way you're feeling about a situation. Maybe you've been, planning something and maybe something didn't, maybe it's not going exactly the way you were hoping and you're feeling a little bit of decrease in your energy levels. It happens sometimes. Things don't always work out with the outcome that we have planned in our head, but that doesn't mean that there isn't another opportunity or an alternative path that maybe is better for you. Because when I look at number 6, consciousness, it's deserving. See, you are deserving of something even more. So even though you may feel like your cycle is changing, you feel like there is something that that maybe money has been a little tight or something just hasn't been as prosperous as you have been hoping. Number 6, deserving. It's showing that the universe recognizes this and that you are deserving of so much more. And to know that and feel that great sense of gratitude and appreciation for the things that you do have brings a new cycle of energy as well. And then you also got number 6, spirit. So you've got a couple of 6s here in your current energies. 6s are all about communication, cooperation, and harmony. In a deserving energy and in a number 6 spirit, family, friends, and guides, it's showing that there is a lot of support around you as well. So you are deserving all of the support and all of the friends that, whether they're here on the earthly realm or whether they've passed on. It looks as if you've got a beautiful protective source of supportive energy around you. All right, so although in your current energies it looks like something decreased, there is something you are honoring in your incoming energies. So I think an alternative path or some sort of opportunity, maybe where one opportunity didn't work for you, it looks as if maybe something is going in a new direction and you're going to see your accomplishments with that. Okay, so let's get right into your tarot cards. Now, I add tarot cards to the mix because this adds another layer of understanding. The tarot cards are going to give a little bit more understanding to what these energies are. So we're going to get 9 cards, and then I'm going to clarify them for even more information. So let's get those 9 cards first. So Gemini, Spirit Angels, Guides. Let's start with the first row here for Gemini. Spirit Angels, Guides. We've got the honoring path, intuition, and manifestation. All right, we've got a new opportunity. Something didn't work out. It's okay. You're walking away from it. You're moving on from it. And you're seeing that there is something else that awaits for you. Let's see. Another Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Look at all the aces. We've got a couple of aces here already. We just need 2 more cards here for the beautiful sign. Gemini. Lots of knights. All right. We're going to talk about these, get a little general information here. All right, look at all the strength. We start with strength here in the left-hand corner. Strength is what all of us need as we go through, turbulence, as we just go through this thing called life, really. We all need strength at some point in life. Now, number 8, strength is Leo energy. We can see that there are butterflies here. The butterflies are showing that there is a transformation, and that transformation could be an internal transformation where you are starting to feel more confident. You're starting to feel more strength, and you are feeling a great deal of protection. So this is a beautiful card that's coming up right to start off this week's energies. Now, the 8 of Cups is you walking away, all right? Walking away, basically moving on, because something emotionally has not met its standards where you're concerned. Could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be a situation involving family, friends, could be also work. There is something in life where you maybe have just thought to yourself, you know what? This situation, this communication is draining my energy, and I no longer want to feel this decrease. I want to realize and recognize that I am deserving of so much more. So if there's any drama or dramatic situations or toxic energy that you may be feeling around you, the 8 of Cups is you having the strength, 2 8s here, to take the action, because 8s are all about action. So you're ready to take that action, and you're ready to say enough is enough and I'm moving forward. And then you're moving to new opportunities, because the Ace of Wands is really out with old energy, in with new energy, and there is definitely a presence of new opportunity coming in. It's an opportunity that's passionate, that really gets your vibes going, and your energy levels are really heightened, because this is something that maybe is more in line and in tune with what it is you want. So new opportunities. The second row is those 10 of Wands, and it is those burdens and heavy responsibilities that we carry, and it's a weight on our shoulders that makes it sometimes very difficult to get to the finish line, because we feel as if there's always, whether there's a lot of people depending on you and you take on that responsibility, sometimes the weight we carry is not always ours alone, but with the 10 of Wands, it being the number 10, you might really be discovering something with your strength to be able to delegate or let go of some of this burden. And when we have that weight on our shoulders, that could also be why you've been feeling that sense of decrease as well. But the 10 looks as if we're coming to the close of that. We'll know more when we clarify. 2 of Swords in the center of your reading. Now, the center card connects all of the rows together. So I feel like there is some sort of indecision, and indecision happens when we are blindfolded, when we don't see all of the information, we don't have all of the facts or knowledge in front of us. So we could be inquisitive at this time, trying to seek out that information so that we can free ourselves from feeling this sense of impasse, not knowing exactly where to go. When we're able to do so, we can remove that blindfold, and then we can see all of the wonderful things that are in front of us. And it makes it a lot easier to make decisions. So I think that there is definitely, we need to see some more information before we make or trust in a decision. Also, too, this is a card that really relies on you trusting in your intuition. And with intuition and manifestation being in your incoming energies, this could be what's calling to you as well. All right, the burdens that you've been feeling and this indecision that you've been feeling could be because you feel, again, the devil presence, which is number 15. Capricorn energy, so very important for some of you if Capricorn makes any sense. And you know what? Capricorn may not make any sense for some of you. But this is somewhat of the control that either a situation or a person seems to have over us. And when somebody is controlling a situation or, being toxic in some way, not being as respectful, that makes it hard for people, Gemini, for you to move forward, for you to feel really good about making any sort of decision because you feel somewhat trapped. Now, the devil energy can be you trapped in your own head. There's sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and it could be that, at this time, you want to make sure that you're not giving in to temptation, because temptation, we know, sometimes can lead us down a bad path. And what ends up happening is then the burdens don't get released, the burdens stay, because then they start to just multiply. So this is a very pivotal time for you to really make some decisions, because you need to free yourself from whatever you feel has been a restriction and that has made you feel as if your hands are tied. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful, abundant ace, and it's the ace that shows a lot of love, and it's like overflowing. It's an overflowing cup of water, which means that when the ebb and flow of things are moving consistently, all you can really feel is happiness and joy. And I feel like this Ace of Cups is coming into your reading to show you that there is some wonderful, loving miracles around you. So even when you are feeling indecisive, following your heart can also be a really good indication as to where you need to set your goals. The Ace of Cups, when we look at this diagonally, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Are you indecisive about something new? Is it a new friendship, a new relationship? Is there a new opportunity that's presenting itself that you're not quite sure is going to be the best suited for you? So again, you're relying on your intuition and you're relying on some facts. It'll be interesting to see what the clarifying cards are. The Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is all about planting those seeds for a stable future, and I feel like you are doing so. So this is a slow-moving knight, but he's a knight that's very methodical, and really you can be preparing for a nice financial stability in your life when that Knight of Coins shows up in your reading. And then the Knight of Swords, I believe, is very much your energy, Gemini. Swords are the mental suit, so it can represent Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this I'm going to definitely take as you are charging forward and you are seeking truth, because the truth, and if the truth comes in quickly, it will remove that blindfold. And you have the strength to be able to move with the times, okay? There could be some fast-paced movement here. All right, let's get right into the clarifying cards. Let's find out with the Strength card. Let's see what your spirit angels and guides would like to share to clarify the Strength card. So we've got some Leo energy. We have some Capricorn energy. Having strength to ward off whatever it is that's making you feel trapped. Oh, I couldn't be happier to see the Ace of Swords. I was really, really hoping to see this. This is, again, the breakthrough. The breakthrough. Where our strength lies sometimes is really going within, doing a little bit of meditation, seeking and being curious about finding the answers. Trusting in the universe, trusting in your angels, trusting in people with a good sense around you to give you the answers, to get the answers that you need. This is a victory card, and this is a breakthrough card. So I feel like this is exactly what's needed for you to put action behind something. And the only way you can take action is when you have your clarity. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is really bringing that clarity to light here. So you'll be able to feel confident moving forward, especially if you are walking away from something that you feel has been a little toxic. The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, there could be somebody in your life that is Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles is earth sign. So it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You could be walking away from somebody who represents those signs. It could be somebody who doesn't match your energy levels. Like honestly, this Knight of Pentacles maybe is a little too slow moving for you. If it's not a love relationship, it could also be, and I feel like you're at a crossroads with making a decision to walk away from whatever this is. It could be a business opportunity that you feel is just going to take too much time to produce abundance or prosperity. You're walking away from something that you really feel, again, what I'm getting, and the biggest message I'm getting is that this project, this person, just does not match your energy. And when those things don't match the way we are, how it's hard to feel success. So sometimes the best thing to do is to walk away, because it looks as if there is another opportunity awaiting for you. So let's find out what this Ace of Wands is. Spirit, angels, guides. And the Ace of, okay, you got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is, it can be seen as secrets, secret strategies, things being kept secret. It can be deception of some sort. This Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. So a new opportunity that's coming. Let's see here. It's a new opportunity that's coming, and it might be something that you yourself are keeping internalized. We don't always have to see the Seven of Cards as deceptive. I'm thinking sometimes, you know, we have opportunities that surround us, and it's almost as if we have to kind of keep it a little hush-hush, because maybe there's still some information that has to come out before this can actually come to fruition. So I think that your strategy is, I know that there's a new opportunity that's being presented to me, but I'm going to keep it under wraps until I have more understanding of what this opportunity means for me personally. Now let's find out with the Ten of Wands. Spirit, angels, guides. You could be keeping it secret as well, because there is a toxic energy around you that you feel will sway you in another way. You know, we don't want anybody holding us back from things, right? So sometimes it's better to keep less said is sometimes better. We don't always have to communicate it all. The Ten of Wands, you are feeling a burden because there is a conflict that's surrounding you, Gemini, and you feel as if it's somebody that, I don't want to say anything in a negative way, but for some of you, you could feel like there just is sort of that person that lingers around you that just doesn't want to see the great things happen for you. And you find that a burden because it's not as if you're blinded by it. You certainly recognize it. I think there is somebody around you that may be somewhat preventing you from a promotion. So you need to be very aware, because the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out this week, and it could very well be somebody of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. So keep that in mind. Let's find out with the Two of Swords. We're going to find out what that Two of Swords is, and the Five of Chalices is. It's a sadness. There's a lot of changes happening this week for you. The fact of the matter is that with you being with the honoring path, it means you're accomplishing something, and it's because you are going through some sort of a decreased cycle. You are feeling a little bit of emotionally withdrawn. And when we don't have our emotions, strength with our emotions, it's hard to make decisions. We feel blindfolded, and we feel as if the truth is being kept from us. Now with the Five of Chalices or the Five of Cups, 3 cups are turned over, but there's 2 cups still standing and remaining. And those 2 cups are the strength, and they're the hope. This is a period of time where you need to grieve, or you need to take some time out for yourself, because things will feel and seem a lot clearer when you can heal your emotions. Now, the Devil card underneath here, I think it has a lot to do with whoever this devil is or this situation. But I'm happy to say that you got the Star card, and that's Aquarius energy. Number 17 And this is the healing card. So I think that whatever this conflict is that's really putting heavy burdens on you right now, and it's really forcing you into position to feel at an impasse that you can't make a choice. You're not sure which way to go. Something is slowing down the process, and it could be a person, whether they're in the workplace, whether they're in your personal life. But the Star card is the healing card, and it is showing that the stars, believe it or not, are actually aligning. You are, remember, you are deserving of so much more than this. So by being able to find the strength to walk away from all of the drama, because it's almost like it's stuck energy with this Knight of Pentacles on either side. I feel like you're stuck in this energy that needs to be adjusted. It needs to be changed. And with the 5s coming up in your reading, I see this is change that, although in the moment can feel overwhelming, it's actually part of the healing process. And I think that this is going to be a weight lifted off your shoulders. Now see what opens up. When all of this happens, we now have the Ace of Cups. So now we are starting to feel more open. We are feeling more loved. We are feeling more deserving of the good things that are coming our way. And you know, this Ace of Cups is coming from somebody from your past. The 6 of Chalices is somebody from the past that's returning. Now, so it can be somebody you are rekindling a friendship with, a love with, but it also can be memories from the past that bring you emotional strength. There is definitely, I feel like there's a lot of love around you. So you're showing with the family, friends, and guides, that also being the number 6, I feel like that could definitely be a strong energy for you. So somebody from your past, could be a family, a friend, is coming into play here, and they're bringing you emotional abundance. They're showing you the emotional strength that you need. Let's find out with the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins and the King of Wands. I think you're planting new seeds. I think that there is a new opportunity that's going to revitalize your energy. The King of Wands could very well be you. Kings, there's no gender with any of the cards, but the King is a leader. He is a fiery sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. He takes a stance. He's energized. He's enthusiastic, and he is very determined to succeed. And he's loyal and he's dependable. But he shows this strength that you're captivated by it. And I think that there is an opportunity that is presenting itself for you that is going to bring out these qualities. It's actually going to be an opportunity that is more in line with your energy. So this is something that is opening up that's good. Now, the Knight of Swords, I believe, is you showing up in your own reading. So let's see. Spirit angels, guides, and you got the 3 of Swords. So there definitely is, there is something that is changing here. There is something changing. A truth is definitely being revealed, and it's going to break you free. It's going to allow you to heal, and it's going to happen quickly. Let's find out with the 3 of Swords. One more. What's going to happen after this 3 of Swords? And we've got a partnership. There is a partner. So there could be a break in some sort of an agreement. I feel like there could be some sort of agreement that is not turning out the way that you hoped. But even though it can be sad, you're getting to the truth of what it is, and the truth sets you free. It breaks you from all of this conflict. And you are in the energy of the honoring path, because now you can see things for what they truly are. You're not blindsided. You're not being, things aren't secret. Everything is going to come out into the open, and it is going to free you, and it's going to heal. And everything is happening because you are deserving of things that are more in line with your energy and more in line with your wish fulfillment. All right, let's find out what's happening with your career, money, and finance, Gemini. Let's get a few more cards here. Spirit, angels, guides. Let's find out. for finances, career, money for the May 5th to the 11th. What would you like to share with the sign Gemini? There we go. And we've just got the 2 today. So the first one, it's showing success. All right. So even though sometimes things can feel a little bit like overwhelming, again, a lot of burdens on your shoulders, there is success in your path here. It says the path that you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. So don't give up. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You are on track. And then you got brilliance, and that is you. Your mind is brilliant. So you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. All right, so you could be breaking some sort of a partnership and moving in a whole new way because that energy level doesn't match with yours. How can we ever be successful if we're being held back because we have different goals than someone else? It's an impossibility. All you'll do is leave yourself feeling emotionally depleted. And that is not who you are, Gemini. You are stronger than that. All right. Let's get your additional angel message here. Spirit angels, guides. Special angel message for the sign Gemini, please. And receive. It says, you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive because you're deserving of this energy. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving the natural law and order of the universe. So it is the art of giving and receiving, and you are on the receiving end this week. So believe it or not, you're actually going to be receiving a lot of success. In fact, you're going to be receiving a lot of brilliant ideas, a lot of things to help you stay on track. All right, let's get your angel number and the affirmation that is attached to this number. All right, you've got 5s and you've got 1s. And I think you also had a couple of 8s. So please keep those numbers in mind. We even had some 6s. So let's see. Oh, you got 2 here. All right. So let's start with perseverance, okay? Number 4. I'm going to read to you what this means. So perseverance is coming up in your reading because your angels are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. And that's why, you know, your intuition and your manifestations, your family, friends, and spirit guides, they're all there to help you, to give you the strength to, persevere through these obstacles. The affirmation for this number 4 is, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. And then you also got number 91. And it is about surrender. So now your angels here are encouraging you to make peace with your life as it is today. You must let go, trust, and surrender. Appreciate what you already have. When you do what brings you joy rather than fret about the end result, divine order and timing will bring the perfect outcome your way. It says, affirmation, I receive the best possible outcome when I surrender to the divine. 91. Beautiful energies. Thank you. I know there's a lot of, there's a little bit more going on this week. So I hope this resonates. I know it can't all the time, but if it does, please let me know. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.